guys, so this is a bit of an unusual twist. Today I've decided to try something different. The game is My Singing Monsters, if you couldn't already tell from the title. But, yeah, so I've been playing this game for a while now, and I've come to this conclusion. So for those of you who don't know what My Singing Monsters is about, you basically get a monster, it sings, you breed a monster with another monster, and then you get a new monster and all that. Now, I have all these monsters asleep because the amount of noise and stuff they would make is, you probably wouldn't be able to hear me as well. But yeah, these are all my cute boyos. But, something disturbing with the game, is kind of the way you progress. So basically, as I stated before, you breed a monster with another monster to get a new monster. So, like, if I got a mammoth and bred it with a noggin dude, you get this guy. You get, Satan in his, preteen years. All well and good, honestly. But pretty soon you get deep into the game. You want to breed more complicated monsters like this titan of a thing. In fact, I'm even lucky that I, got this thing. It's a rare Entbrat. I know, beautiful. And this guy. But basically, yeah, you want to breed more complex creatures and everything. And then you run into a problem. You want to know what that problem is? It has something to do with, repeats. So, I'm trying to breed a Ghast. A Ghast is this cute little buddy right over here. This guy's, ball spinning around. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, and in order to do that, or at least the way I do it, I get an Entbrat and I get a Pummel. And once I get that, it should, in theory, breed out a Ghast. But you want to look at that timer? Yeah, it's like 12 hours. And you know how long a regular Ghast egg takes to hatch and incubate? 36 hours. So if you're really good, or if you read the guide a lot, you should be able to tell, or at least get a rough guide of what egg you're gonna get just based on the time it takes. So I know that that's not gonna breed a Ghast, but that's gonna breed a Pummel. And a Pummel is this shark thing right over here. Like, yeah, absolutely beautiful. So you run into that problem, right? Of getting repeats over and over. You keep on getting the same monster when you're trying to breed a different complicated monster. And then it hits you, right? You keep on getting the same monster. You can't keep on placing all these duplicate monsters down, because that's going to take up all your precious castle space, and stuff. So, you end up selling them. You take those eggs and you end up selling them. You don't know where you're selling them to, but they make good money, so you don't care. As long as you get the money, as long as you get rid of that duplicate. You don't know where you're selling them to. I've sold, like, 15 Pummel eggs. I don't know where those Pummels are going to. I don't know if they're living the life right now in some $1 million mansion, or if they're down in the dirt, or, like, working on a plantation. How would a Pummel work on a plantation? Like, look at this thing. The point is that you sell these eggs, but you don't know where they go. As far as I know, the guide doesn't really tell you where these eggs that you sell go. And I mean, usually you can sell these eggs for money, so you might think, oh, well, maybe you can buy certain, like, monster eggs for, like, money, right? No, you buy them for diamonds. So why don't you get diamonds for selling them? And I think it's a very interesting question, into just general capitalism. So, you see, a Ghast would sell for about 750,000 coins, right? Or at least according to the guide. So yeah. And you might be wondering why you can't just buy off a Ghast for, 750,000 coins. And instead you have to pay 1,000 diamonds for it. You don't know where that Ghast egg's going, You don't know what happened to it. But you see, and it really gets deep, alright? Because you sell the egg, and you don't know what's happening to that egg. Chances are the family, or at least the couple who made the egg, they're probably scarred for life because all you're doing is just doing selective breeding. Oh, what's that? You're a pummel? Well, guess what, baby? You're getting sold. You're getting sold on the market. Eventually you get the monster you want. Well, guess what? This guy, he's going to the Ethereal Island. And how they get to the Ethereal Island? When they reach level 15. And you know how they reach level 15? By making this thing obese. You gotta keep on feeding it. And then it'll get to level 15. And then it's gonna go off to the mystical, magical, ethereal island where it shall, with its other brethren with its other brothers and sisters, it shall sing a beautiful chorus. Except for the Ghast's brother, because you know what's gonna happen with him? He's gonna be stuck here on this plant island, witnessing selective breeding in the process. And you know what's gonna happen to this gas that goes to the ethereal island? Oh, you think the way I described it's gonna be sunshines and rainbows and everything? No. You wanna know what I'm gonna do with this gas? Once I get him to that island, alright, I'm gonna get another ethereal on that island. I'm gonna do even more selective breeding. Alright? And then we're gonna sell gas eggs on the market. Because you know how much a gas egg goes for? You wanna know. 750,000. Alright? That's a lot of money. So you sell them, alright? And that's the thing, you just sell eggs, alright? And it's not only that, but in my case, you end up selling the eggs because you gotta make money. Because meanwhile, freaking Fire Haven, it's not a haven, it's a scam. It's worse than Disney World. Hold on, I gotta shut up, you friggin' noggin. Don't care about, you're muted. No, stop jumping around. But yeah, you wanna know how much it cost me to upgrade this level 1 castle? It cost me 1 million coins to upgrade this. You want to know what I could have bought with 1 million coins? I could have bought the Air Island. I could have saved up to upgrade my castle on Cold Island, because I'm getting more monsters there. I can't wait to tell you how the selective breeding on Cold Island goes. That's a story for another day. And all this, and you know how much space this is probably going to give me? Maybe an extra 4 beds. Who knows? Maybe even more if I'm lucky. But, I'll be able to maybe put down, 2 extra monsters. Whoop-de-doop. Alright? And then, it's gonna cost even more than 1 million. So, then, Fire Haven's gonna be stuck in, a limbo land where nothing happens to it. While over in Plant and Cold Island, I just do selective breeding and stuff. And don't get me started on the dipster. Alright. I don't know what the heck just happened. Okay. Yeah, my game does. I know. But don't get me started on the dipsters. The dipsters, are Satan incarnate. Because you gotta do these little key things. It's make some friends and stuff. And then those friends can give you keys and stuff. But when you're a person like me, right, literally have no friends on this game, I have to rely on, the lucky, getting a lucky key and, a spin and stuff. So after a few months, I finally get a friggin' dipster. Finally get a couple of dipsters, right? And I put them all in here because, I swear, they get to you. Those dipsters are actually irritating. But yeah, so now you got dipsters. These, oh god, those things are cancer in itself. You get keys, make some friends and stuff. Well, I have, again, going over the same points, wow, I have no friends. And B, I can't be bothered to type in these like long friend codes. Like, I get it, your game is big and stuff. Alright, but if you're expecting me to go to somebody at school, ask them for their friend codes on My Singing Monsters, this game's already obscure enough already. I've barely seen any person, at least in real life, mention this game at all. Alright, ever. So, you find that one odd kid, right? Who has My Singing Monsters and everything. He has a friend code, he knows it, and he gives it, and he writes it down on a piece of paper and gives it to you. And in my case, I forget those types of things. I forget notes that people give me, like really miscellaneous notes that really have no effect in school or anything. I just kind of forget about them. So now I'll be sitting there, and I'm like, and I'll be looking there like in a week's time, or like the next day. It'll be like, oh hey, did you type in that friend code? Like, oh yeah. So that's great, all that. I mean, on the bright side, at least you get free diamonds if you cough up 500,000 coins, which is nice. And that's another thing in this game, money. Early on, money's gonna be a little tight, right? You're gonna save up here and there, to buy these things all, but then you get more monsters, maybe through some selective breeding and selling. And then wow, you're getting more money. And pretty soon, stuff gets more expensive. Wow, whoop-de-doop. And now, if you're a poor fool like me and bought Firehaven early, pro tip to anyone starting out, don't do this. Don't do this. Alright? Just don't. For the love of all that is holy, just don't. Because that's a money sucker right there. Alright, usually just get 2 islands, like maybe the regular and the cold island, and just max those out before going on. Alright, but you see, the reason why I raised up this point at all, I know I'm kind of going everywhere like a schizophrenic, but the point is because, Dawn of Fire. Now, I don't have Dawn of Fire on my tablet, I have it on my Kindle, though, but it's even worse in how money works. You gotta, at least in my case, maybe I'm just bad with trying to get money on that game, but, you gotta, God's sakes, but, like, the way you gotta do it, you gotta, like, sell stuff on the market, so you make all this random crap using, and I'm only gonna go into really small detail into Dawn of Fire, that's a whole nother video, but, yeah. So money in that game is like the exact opposite in My Singing Monsters 1, aka it's almost god-awfully hard. You gotta sell stuff on the market and hope to God that somebody will buy your stuff. I put up an offer for 10 apples for a couple hundred coins, and that offer is still there for months. Nobody has picked it up. I'm just confused. Alright. I mean, I don't know, maybe nobody wants apples and stuff and everything, but yeah, making money in that game's ungodly hard, so you know what you have to do in that game as well? That's right, selective breeding. Just breed one monster as quick and easy, and then just sell it on the market. Bam! Easy money. Because believe it or not, those baby monsters in Dawn of Fire don't produce any currency. Alright, we got a Drumpler, just gonna sell him off there, Don't know where he's going. Probably in the fiery pits of the Ninth Circle, looking at him now. But we're not gonna go into that. But yeah, all in all, My Singing Monsters is a demented place where, only the luckiest of monsters will be able to stay alive and sing, but even then, they might end up getting sold for some better monster, or to make space for some better monsters, and in the end, life is a lie, where the only reason you are still alive is just purely by luck and chance. Nothing in this world is determined, and you are bound to come crashing down in your failures. So yeah. like, comment, and subscribe.